This is Mindset Therapy Real Talk Podcast, where you get the latest news and the streets vibe. How you guys doing, man? It's been a while. It's been a while, but I'm back, man. We have so much to talk about, man. Who can cast the first stone, man? They got a lot of things going on, man, and the internet has been going crazy with the buzz, man. Every podcast, every news station, every anybody that's somebody that's anybody that's nobody is talking about this, man, and we're gonna talk about it. But I don't want you to be shocked of my view of the situation. But hey, we got a lot to talk about. But first, man, let us pay our bills. Again, this is Mindset Therapy Real Talk Podcast, where you get the most for everything that you put into life. You will get the most out of it, no matter what you do. If you're doing wrong, you will get the most wrong. If you're doing right, you get the most right. So let's talk about it. It's Real Talk Podcast, baby. Let's go. Man, the season's coming up fast, man. And if you ain't plugged in, man, you want to go to the best tax preparation firm in the state of Texas that's dealing in Louisiana. Every state you can get them. They're virtual. You want the max back, you go to the Max Tax Business Firm. You get tax preparation, audit protection, credit restoration, and financial education. You also get counseling, coaching programs, and plus, if you got any kind of documents you need to get you put in, we got a notary for that. So guess what, man? We got everything under one roof, a one-stop shop. You can't miss it. Let's go. The number is 281-784-2153. That's 281-784-2153. Or you can catch them, the Max Tax at Gmail. They're on every major social media platform. They're on IG, Facebook, and you can catch them on what that is, Twitter. Yes, Lord, you can catch them on Twitter now, man. Even if you don't want to leave the comfort of your own homes, you can download the Tax Pass, man, and you can do it virtually. You know what I mean? The Max Tax Business Firm, you can't miss it, man. If you want to get the max back, you want to get the full education of what's going on with your taxes in this season, last season, or the season before, they do it all at the Max Tax Business Firm. Can't miss it. Hey, man, what's up with you? Man, look, my people, I miss y'all, man. There's got a lot of things going on out here. Man, we got a lot to talk about, man. I don't know if we can get it in one segment, but I'm gonna try to do my best because this is what I love doing: enlightening, educating, and vibing with my people, my audience. I've been doing this for a few years now. It ain't, nothing is overnight. Nothing happens overnight. Nothing is just magical. But when you have the hunger and the love for something, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it happened overnight. It doesn't matter if if it just explode in a matter of days. It doesn't matter. The long way is the best way. And I found that out just living life, because I'm so used to things coming so quick, quick as they come, the quickest they leave. Believe that. I'm a living witness to that. But I'm thankful and I'm grateful that God gave me a chance to learn those things, and now I understand how valuable learning from other people's mistakes are. Because at first I didn't believe in learning from other people's mistakes. I'd be like, man, look, hey, I gotta go see it myself. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go learn that on my own. But that's so far from the truth, man. And I will refuse to tell it to any young person, man, that they have to figure out things on their own, because they don't, man. If they just sit down and just humble themselves and watch, look, and listen, they can learn so much from other people's mistakes, man. So they wouldn't even have to go down that road, man. But the only thing, can we get them to listen? Because I can remember at that age, man, I ain't want to hear nothing. You couldn't tell me nothing, man. I was a live wire. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? And at times, I still am human. I get hot-headed and I don't want to, see things the way I supposed to see them in the way they were supposed to work. So I have to humble myself again. Take that woo side and calm down, bring it down, and listen to the people who God put in my life. You know what I mean? So we gotta get it done, man. I know you're probably looking at the topic of this segment, man. Who can cast the first stone, man? Who can cast who can do that, man? I mean, I know I can't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you walk the righteous path or you holy and thou. I know I'm not. You know, I made a lot of mistakes, man. And we gonna. You know, I said I wasn't gonna get us too much energy. I said I wasn't gonna uh give too much of my energy to it, but I have to, man. And I just sat back and I watched everybody talk about it. I watched this podcast. I watched this platform. I watched this person. I watched it, all the stories, all the, you know, the energy that's going on with this. Yeah, as you know, I know you should know, uh, early Halloween morning, Al Poe was murdered. You know, I mean, hey, if you're from my area, you're not surprised. Some would be surprised. Some youngsters only know the story. Some youngsters, you know, I was living through the era. You know what I mean? And a lot of cats I knew that came before me was living really, really strong in that era. And it's crazy because, you know, everybody have their side to the story. You know, everybody, you know, it's two sides to every story, but it's four sides to every it's two sides to every story, but it's four sides to every rumor. Get me? So yeah, you know, as you know, Son was a monster. You know, so they say, you know, Son. But at the end of the day, let me tell you something. Everybody's human. Everybody's human. Everybody is human. Not now one person on this earth can walk around and say they're not human because it wouldn't be the truth. Everybody's human. Everybody have emotions. I don't care how far they hide their emotions. I don't care if they uh, bury them 100 feet in the ground. You have those emotions. You know what I'm saying? If you can go back and you look at this cat when he first came home from the federal penitentiary, he told a story about his man's and the situation that took place and you know why he said he done it. You know what I'm saying? This is what he said came out of his mouth. You gotta understand, man. You know, people on the outside looking in like, man, oh, he just killed him because of what? But when you're when you have a relationship with people and in that type of lifestyle, your word is everything. And your word is everything. I mean, your word, as you can see, can cost you your life if you don't keep it. You feel me? So, I mean, my heart goes out to Mitch and his family, and it was ugly. It was very ugly what happened between those brothers. But, you know, who can judge the situation, man? Ain't like there was angels, you know, both of them was in the same game. You know what I'm saying? One just took it a little farther than the other. You know what I mean? And me personally, I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't done my share, but I couldn't turn around and do my man's nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you know, I mean, because if he my man's like that, his family is my family. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, me and Mans would have been together trying to find his brother. You know what I'm saying? We'd have been trying to hunt these cats down who got Lil Man. You know, we wouldn't have been, you know, if we had put everything on hold, man, everything got to be, look, nothing moving right now. We got to find out what's going on with Lil Man. So, you know, but, you know, everybody murdering the guy, everybody, oh, it was coming, everybody, man. But who is we to judge anyone? Who is we to say, oh, this and that? That's not our job, man. How we know he didn't ask for forgiveness? How we know he didn't go to God? You know, so on and so forth. Whatever you may believe, but me, and I'm not going to use my platform to bash no one that just lost their life as well. But what they say, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. I'm firm believer in that. You know what I'm saying? I even got cut down, but God saw something else in me and decided to bring me from death to grip. You know what I mean? Not me myself. I had nothing to do with it. It was all spiritual. You know what I mean? Because I was out of there. But anyway, a lot of people don't get those chances, man. Those blessings don't hit everyone like that, man. And man, it's just an ill situation, man. And I don't want to stay on it too long, but I just wanted to, give my little take on it, man. Because I know they have, man. If you see what's trending, if you go on YouTube, if you go on any kind of platform, man, all the YouTubers, all the podcasts is talking about it, man. And everybody got their own theory. And my only theory is two families has changed forever. Mitch family been changed. Now Alpo family has definitely changed. You know what I'm saying? Some say that's what he get, whatever. But who is we to say that? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, I'm just from that era where some things better off left alone. You don't speak on certain things. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not in a position to speak on those things. Even if you do know the story, why speak on that? It's done. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? Wish it could have turned out better. Wish none of this would have never happened. You know what I'm saying? But we cannot throw the first song. We never sinned before. That's what they acting like. Oh, they do no wrong, so they can judge this person and judge that person. Man, we not God. God bless that situation. Moving on, man. We're gonna move on to the story I've been wanting to talk about, man. And it happened the other day. It's about the young man, Fred Harrison, 19 years old, special needs kid, out here in Houston, Texas. A couple of days ago, he was in a special needs. He was in a special need group home. So inside the group home, I don't know what happened. The police was called. The kid is homeless. He's 96 pounds. Let's not, soaking wet, little bitty guy. But he's really, really, he's really special needs. You know what I'm saying? He loved dancing, his mom said. So he was getting bullied in the group home. So I guess he showed a little pocket knife or whatever. And the group home people sent this special needs child to jail, allowed the police to arrest him and bring him to jail for a felony. Brought him to jail. Soon as his mother heard he was going to jail, they rushed down there to Harris County. Got down there to Harris County and told him, showed the paperwork and everything, look, my son, he's not safe in there. You need to either put him in a cell by himself, or he don't even belong in there. He doesn't recollect. He's not. He's very special need. You know what I mean? They promised the lady the son it's gonna be all right, man. Make a long story short, he was in the cell with another violent offender, 280-pound dude. Killed the little man, bashed his head against the wall, stabbed him up with a makeshift knife. Killed the kid, man. Killed Fred, man. Killed poor Fred. So they called his parents back to tell him, but this lady was down there trying to for number one. All right, they got this thing going on out here in Harris County where they giving bonds to habitual offenders. I mean, you'll have a murder charge, you'll go to jail. On robbery charge, you'll go to jail, and the judge will give you a bond. Them dudes right back out on the street, committing other crimes, going to jail for another murder. Now you got two murders, and you give another bond and get out. Why they could not give little Fred a bond or get out on his own reconnaissance and release him to his mother? Never committed a crime in his life. Never. 18 years old. Special needs. I mean, it's special needs to the point to where you can see it. And put him in a cell with a violent known offender. This family that lost their loved one. This woman lost her son, then lost their brother, then lost their nephew, their grandchild behind the same system that allow murderers and killers to make mine and be on it and be released to the street. Man, that's hard for me. It's hard for me to deal with right now, man. Now, we talking about a special needs kid, man. We talking about this kid, have a serious intellectual problem, that's visible, that's seeable, and you're that cruel to where you put this child in jail, regardless of what the situation may be. Call his parents, man. He can't make no decisions on his own. That's why he's at the group home. Call his mother. Call his father. That's why he's at the group home, because he can't make decisions on his own. He needs special attention. So you're gonna arrest him from there and bring him to jail and put him in population? You think if there was, and I'm not trying to use the race card, if you think there was a white special needs kid, you think he would have ever made it to jail? Mind you, he was black. But you think that white special needs kid would have ever made it to the lockup, to the booking center? I don't think so, man. And I'm sorry to say that's sad, man. It's sad. It's sad. I don't know what's going on out here, man, but we got to pray, bro. Prayer is power. More prayer, more power. And it ain't gonna work if we don't pray, man. I'm telling you, we need to pray. Mindset Therapy, Real Talk Podcast, man. We deal with the real. If it's artificial, let it be, man. That's just what it is, man. I don't want to come on here and butter no one up fake the funk, lie to kick it. Nah, I don't do that, man. I deal with the real, the real incident, the real situations, and we can talk about it. Not passing judgment, I'm just talking about it. Just trying to get some clarity, man. How and why, and how can we prevent? That's the thing. How, why, and how can we prevent? How, why, and how can we prevent? How can we stop these things from, these ugly, malicious things from happening to good people? It has to be a solution. It has to be a solution. Rest in peace, Fred Harrison, young man. You will be forever, forever, forever missed. I'll tell you one thing, before this all said and done, they're gonna have a law that go in place for situations like this, for this young man, Fred Harrison. Right. If you haven't heard the story, look up the story and do your own research. I'm telling you. Fred Harrison. Fred Harris, you will remember that name. Fred Harris, man. You're gonna remember that name, bro. That's the sad. Like I said, we got to move on because I'm running out of time. But at the same time, we're gonna move on. We're gonna talk a little sports now. As you know, our brother Kyrie Irving, they giving him a lot of flack behind. You know, you know what I'm saying. But come to find out, Aaron Rodgers rocking the same way. Now, what I'm saying is they gonna get the same flack to Aaron that they giving to Kyrie. That's where I'm at with it. I wanna know. I need to see. I need to understand how will the media, the powers that be, the gateholders, the gatekeepers, the get along gang, whatever, how will they address this Aaron Rodgers situation? Will he get dealt the same hand that brother Kyrie Irving got dealt, being persecuted and dragged through the mud because of his rights, his American given rights? We got to watch this, man. Tell me what y'all think, man. Mindset Therapy at 544 Gmail. Man, look, email me, drop it in the comments, man. Do something. Let me know. What do y'all think this situation gonna turn out to be with Aaron Rodgers? Uh, you know, uh, and by right, that's his right to do what he wants. Not saying he wrong. I'm not saying. I'm just trying to see if they're gonna deal with it in the same way they deal with it with Brother Kyrie. That's all I'm saying. Because your right is your right. If you do, you don't. I have no problem with you. I have no problem with you because it's your God-given right to say yay or nay. Hey, I don't hate you either or. You do what you want. Everybody should feel like that. But they didn't give the brother no justice, man. They dog brother Kyrie out, man. Our own people done that to him. You can believe that. Mindset Therapy, Real Talk Podcast, man. We're gonna keep it popping, man. What y'all think, man? Drop it in the comments, man. Man, Mindset Therapy at 504 man at gmail.com. Let me know. Mindset Therapy 504 at gmail.com. Let me know what y'all think, man. Drop it in the comments. Let me know what you think, man, so we could talk about it, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think, and we're gonna talk about it, man. This has been Anthony London, man, with another episode of Mindset Therapy Real Talk Podcast, man. I appreciate you guys and I love you guys. Thank you for your support, man. I can't say much more, man. I'm just happy and blessed to be in a situation like this. And I will continue to use this platform to enlighten, educate, and support and show compassion to the being to human beings, period. This is what we doing. Mindset Therapy, Real Talk Podcast, man. Education, rule of nation, man. And I ain't saying school, I say education, rule of nation. That means all education. So it doesn't matter. You can the traditional way or the real way. So, man, and God bless all you small business owners, y'all small business, and keep fighting, keep hustling, keep grinding, keep going. Don't stop, you know what I'm saying? We know it's no overnight success, man. Keep grinding, keep hustling, man. Keep going. It pays off. It pays the cost to be the boss, you know what I'm saying? So gotta keep it going, man. Y'all stay blessed, y'all stay up, man. Again, remember, if you want the max back, visit the Max Tax Business Firm. You you can't go wrong. The Max Tax Business Firm. You can reach them at 281-784-2153. Peace and blessings. Love you guys.